Hello everyone, welcome all of you to the Deep Drives. Thank you so much for your lovely love and support in the last 2 and 3 videos. You really appreciated the last Igneous petrology previous year question analysis. So hope so you really like this video also, and please keep supporting and keep loving this video and keep loving this channel so that I can make more content and nice content for you for the better understanding of the topic. So I have already solved up to the question number 41. Up to question number 41 I have solved in the last videos. So in this particular videos I will be solving from the question 2 to question 45. These three questions I'll be solving in this particular video in a detailed manner. Okay? In the last in the next or most probably in the next and next videos I'll be solving the rest of the igneous question. Okay, hope you really like the video. If you really like the content and analysis, so please share with your friends so that they will also benefit from this type of videos. Okay, so let's go to the main question. Like I already have discussed detailed analysis of the GSI prelims. Okay, how do you approach for the GSI prelims examination? By covering all those things. ठीक है, हम IOGS classification से question देखे हैं, texture से question देखे हैं. So this part is pretty, like I will upload some of the content, I'll upload some of the videos regarding the binary and ternary phase diagram. If you really need all those diagram, please let me know in the comment section. ठीक है, कमेंट पे अगर कुछ बताओगे तो ताकि मुझे पता चलेगा whether you really like the video or not. ठीक है, ताकि उस तरह से मैं आगे वीडियो बनाता जाऊंगा कि whether you require those type of videos or not. ठीक है, सो आगे जाके मैं आई विल all the upload granite upload करूंगा, फिर बस all those petrogenesis part will be uploaded soon, hopefully uploaded soon. So this part is really important, magmatic differentiation and assimilation part, and texture, some of the classification be important hai, and magma types and the evolution is really important, right? That is alkali series or igneous rock series, not only alkali part, igneous rock series in different tectonic setting, associate with different tectonic setting. ठीक है, and as it is like the recorded class, it is not the live class. I assume that you have with your pen and paper, so that whatever I am giving you the lesson, so that you can write something in your copy, है ना. जब तक लिखोगे नहीं ना तब तक आप कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा. ठीक है, अगर whatever may be the concept in this particular question, if you don't write, then how you will be understand the proper question. ठीक है ना, तो आई एज्यूम कि ताकि आप पेन पेपर लेके बैठ जाए और ये वीडियो देखे, एंड वट एवर आई एम टीचिंग प्लीज राइट विथ मी और लाइक मेक योर ओन नोट्स फ्रॉम इट. ठीक है, मेक योर ओन नोट्स. ओके, सो दिस इज द GSI मेन सिलेबस. आई ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कि कैसे अप्रोच होना चाहिए इन द GSI मेंस एग्जामिनेशन. So this is the all about these magma parameters, how the different properties like viscosity, temperature and pressure affect in the formation of the magma. ठीक है, so all those IOGS classification of the plutonic, volcanic rocks, not only plutonic and volcanic, right? Task classification is also there, ultramafic classification is also there, है ना. So this part is really important, nucleation and growth of mineral in magmatic rocks and the development of the igneous structure. And some of the like the parameter like how diffusion affect in the crystal growth, है ना. Not only the diffusion, how the nucleation will affect the crystal growth. Okay, in this particular part I will discuss some things. If you have any doubt, then I will upload a detailed nucleation and growth crystal growth in rocks. Okay, in the texture part, because what happens is in all those detailed things will not be covered in one single video. ठीक है, तो इतने सारे वीडियो है, इतने सारे टॉपिक है बोलने के लिए, बताने के लिए, like these are the like one single टॉपिक, ह्यूज टॉपिक, राइट. अगर टेक्सचर की बात करें सो टेक्सचर विल टेक 1-2 आवर फॉर द एक्सप्लेनेशन. ठीक है, अगर एक क्वेश्चन में अगर मैं सब बता दूं आपको तो ये पॉसिबल नहीं है. इट विल टेक सम मच मोर वीडियो एंड सम मच मोर एक्सप्लेनेशन. सो इन दिस पर्टिकुलर वीडियो ऑल्सो ऑल दोज डिटेल विल नॉट बी पॉसिबल टू एक्सप्लेन. ठीक है, सो आई विल ट्राई मैक्सिमम कि हाउ टू explain from the question so that you can understand all those concept of the question, concept of question. ठीक है, and some of the theory and some of the application related to the question I will discuss. ठीक है, that is the my way, my methodology of teaching. Hope so you really like it. So this is the really important part of the different type of heterogenesis of rock. Okay, this alkaline part is also important. Alkaline of carbonatite, we did kimberlite, lamproid. So these are the really important part. Okay, next go to the question number 42. Question 42. Let's start. So alkali feldspar rich metasomatic rock associated with the carbonatite is known as. First of all, it is rich in alkali feldspar. Okay, due to the metasomatic process it is formed, and it is associated with the carbonatite. Okay, is known as. So sobite, biforcite, rockite and phenite. So these are the pretty fact based question, है ना, fact based question. यहाँ पे कुछ concept ही नहीं है. ठीक है, so the simple answer will be the phenite. And also I have uploaded some the different type of composition of the igneous rock in the community section in YouTube. Please go through that. That is really important for the explanation of the different composition of the igneous rock. ठीक है, what do you mean by phenite? Phenite is the alkali metasomatic rock, है ना. Metasomatic rock associated with the carbonatite. Associated with carbonatite. It is formed due to the, you already have heard about the phenitization process, है ना, phenitization process. So it is a metasomatic process, है ना. Most of the carbonatite alteration के वजह से ये phenite create होता है due to the phenitization process, है ना. It is associated with the carbonatite, always associated with the carbonatite. So this is called the phenite. Okay, so hope so you understand. This is the fact based question. There is no concept applying here particular question. ठीक है, I already have discussed this type of composition कि क्या क्या important है, and also I have uploaded this part, है ना, ये upload किया हूँ community पे. This is really important. Double star इसको लगाना really important, है ना. देखो, अगर if you come to phenite, this is the alkali feldspar rich metasomatic rock associated with carbonatite. This is simple. ये जो लिटरेचर दिया हुआ है सिंपल क्वेश्चन वहीं से पूछा है, राइट. सो फर्गोसाइट, इट इज ए pseudo-tachylaite, है ना. फॉइड बियरिंग, ये लाइट फॉइड बियरिंग, दैट इज फेल्ड्स्पाथोइड बियरिंग, फेल्ड्स्पाथोइड. ठीक है, बोनीटाइट हम डिस्कस किए थे, Mg रिच एंडेसाइट और बासाल्टिक एंडेसाइट. Weight percentage of MgO will be greater than 8%. So this is all the details of the different type of composition of igneous rock. Please go through it, है ना. alkali rock, mafic rock, felsic, intermediate rock and ultramafic rock. जो important rock है ना, जैसे मान लो peridotite हो गया, duonite हो गया, these are really important, है ना. lamproid हो गया, lipatite हो गया, lergolite हो गया. Okay, so these are the really important rock. Comatite, ultramafic rock mostly argentines में मिलता है. weight percentage of MgO will be really high, 18% MgO. ठीक है, so these are the really important igneous rock. You have to memorize the. ठीक है, इसमें कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट ही नहीं अप्लाई हो रहा है. सो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. ठीक है. सो इजियोलाइट इज इम्पोर्टेंट, किम्बरलाइट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. ठीक है. सो ऑल दोज इग्नियस रॉक and diorite is important, dolerite is important. There are a lot of igneous rock which is really important for your examination point of view. Okay, so please go through these. I have uploaded also in the community section, and please take a screenshot of it during the video. Pause the video, take the screenshot and write in your copy and paper. Okay, so this is the second part. Okay, AM, N and W तक जो भी important है. Bauxite is important. This is the hornblende bearing lamprophile, right? Bauxite. हम जब डिस्कस करेंगे ना different type of petrogenesis of rock, like petrogenesis of kimberlite, how it is formed, what are the different type of mineral assemblage present in the kimberlite rock. So when I will discuss about detail of the petrogenesis, then I will tell ki what are the different type of classification of the kimberlite, what are the different type of classification of the carbonatite. Okay, ये देखो rowite. So coarse dolomitic carbonatite, it is also carbonatite, but this is the dolomitic in composition, है ना. यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है rowite. So this part is really important. Okay, mangarite is important. Please go through this, right? So phenite is the metasomatic alteration associated with particularly with carbonatite. ठीक है, associated with the carbonatite, and it is formed due to the alteration in the contrary rock. Scan के बारे में सुना होगा, no? This is also a contact metasomatic process deposit, right? Scan deposit के बारे में सुना होगा. How the scan forms in the calcium carbonate? We associate with the silica formed to CaCO3. This is wollastonite, and carbon dioxide will release. Okay. Okay. So this is the same composition of the different type of rock. So basanite, it is the feldspather bearing the basalt, usually containing the nepheline, but may have the leucite also may be there. Some portion, little amount of leucite you can find. Olivine also there. Tephrite, olivine rich basanite will be the tephrite. This is really important. And lamproid, lamprophile. What is the basic difference between the lamproid and lamprophile? And you can study, right? You have to memorize these things. Not only for the GSI prelims, GSI mains पे भी ना, अगर कोई लिखने के लिए देगा कि write down about the petrogenesis of the lamproid, write down about the petrogenesis of the lamproid, you have to write. Okay, and this part is kimberlite in classification. Group 1 kimberlite is there, is typically CO2 rich. Okay, and group 2 kimberlite, that is called orangite, is typically H2O rich. So this part, whenever I will talk about the petrogenesis of kimberlite, then वहाँ पे मैं discuss करूँगा ये सब. ठीक है, carbonatite का classification, how the carbonatite form, what are the different type of mineral is present there. See, carbonatite is the igneous rock principally of the carbonate. Majority will be the carbonate, CaCO3. Like greater than 60% will be the carbonate, calcite. है ना? Not only calcite, anchorite also there, dolomite also there. ठीक है, और इसके साथ olivine भी present होगा. Some of the mafic ultramafic composition. Magnetite will be there. ठीक है, apatite, biotite will be present there. Kimberlite का classification क्या है? So we will discuss gradually in the video when I will talk about the petrogenesis of the different type of rock. Okay, so this is the composition taken from the Wheeler et al. Paper 1996 paper. ठीक है, let's talk about something about carbonatite. ठीक है, क्योंकि phenite जो है it is associated with the carbonatite. ठीक है, it is formed due to the phenitization process, है ना, phenitization process, and phenitization process is the alkali metasomatic alteration. Alkali metasomatic alteration, है ना. और carbonatite is normally derived from the metal. ठीक है, let me add some page so that I can write, है ना. Phenite आया, as it is associated with the carbonate, let's talk about some carbonate. When I will discuss about petrogenesis of carbonate, है ना, then I will talk कि इसका टेक्टोनिक सेटिंग क्या है, ठीक है, how the carbonate is used, uses, its application, है ना, its petrogenesis, its geochemistry. Okay, what are the different types of rock present there, what are there the mineral assemblage, ठीक है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कहाँ पे मिलेगा, we'll discuss when I will go to the petrogenesis of carbonate. Classification क्या है, ठीक है, what are calciocarbonate, what is natrocarbonate, ठीक है, जब डिस्कस करेंगे इसको then I will talk in a detailed manner. So carbonate derived from the metal, no, carbonate is the derived from metal. क्यों carbonate हुआ है, because the majority of the rock will be the calcite and dolomite, ठीक है, greater than 50 or 60% will be the CaCO3 rock, and rest are you can find some the olivine मिलेगा आपको, some of the apatite will be there, ठीक है, इसलिए apatite को डेट करके बताता है ना, apatite is the major source for the rare earth mineralization, ठीक है, rare earth mineralization, apatite is the indicator for the rare earth mineralization और proxy for the rare earth mineralization. So carbonatite को भी proxy मानते हैं rare earth mineralization के लिए, है ना, rare earth mineralization के लिए, ठीक है. So carbonatite एक metal derived rock है, ठीक है, it is measurable with the calcite. तो कैसे form होता है, due to the when the partial melting of CO2 rich metal, CO2 rich metal, and when there will be the partial melting when there's some the liquid immiscibility between the silicate and carbonated liquid, ठीक है, due to liquid immiscibility between silicate magma or carbonate rich magma, so the carbonate will form gradually due to the fractional crystallization, ठीक है. So this is the basic about the carbonate. So carbonate are the plutonic igneous rock found either in the intrusive, so either found in the plutonic environment, है ना, either the volcanic environment, है ना, more than 50% will be the carbonate minerals are present. So carbonatite are primarily composed of calcite or dolomite of igneous origin and silicate mineral also present, ठीक है, silicate पे मिलेगा आपको, olivine भी मिलेगा, magnetite भी मिलेगा, ठीक है. Carbonatite are derived from the mantle. Carbonatite contain, अभी बोला कि contain rare earth element, ठीक है. So carbonatite is a good proxy for the RE mineralization, ठीक है, RE mineralization. Carbonatite show coarse grain or fine grain texture in land specimen and hippediomorphic. It's showing the hippediomorphic texture in the thin section, hippediomorphic. Okay. Phenite, you know, I already covered this. This is the contact between the carbonate and country rock, due to the alkali metasomatism. Due to the alkali metasomatism, it is formed. It is formed, or due to the phenitization process, that is called phenitization process. So based on the dominant mineral, वही बताया था, normally calcium carbonatite, dolomite carbonatite बोलते हैं based on the different type of mineral assembly. So this is the classification. This is the classification of the carbonatite, है ना, based on the whole rock analysis, right? Chemical analysis of rock. Normally calciocarbonatite, calcio greater than 80% CO, this is the oxide, है ना, क्योंकि chemical analysis जब करते हैं lab पे, you'll find the oxide content. So magnesium carbonatite, MgO will be greater than FeO, Fe2O3 and MnO, same as the ferrocarbonatite, FeO, Fe2O3 and MnO should be higher than MgO. And nitrocarbonatite, this is called alkali rich, that is NaKC bearing, है ना, potassium, sodium, calcium bearing. Normally इसको बोलते हैं CnK bearing, ठीक है, calcium sodium and potassium. So this is the refer from the Google images. So this is the actually carbonated sample. ठीक है, अगर अच्छे से दिखोगे so the majority will be the calcite and some part देखो ये green जो दिख रहा है olivine will be present, जो black दिख रहा है so these are the some magnetite inclusion, magnetite will be there. ठीक है, so carbonatite कहाँ पे मिलता है? अंबा डोंगर, normally fluorite deposit that contains the niobium, ठीक है, barium, strontium, कामाथी, rare earth mineralization, ठीक है, सवातुर, niobium content will be there, vermiculite, beltier, song belly पे मिलता है. I will not go into the detail because whenever I will talk about the carbonatite petrogenesis then I will discuss part. ठीक है, और कहाँ पे टेक्टोनिक सेटिंग है, so these are the some tectonic aspect. ठीक है, normally carbonatite alkaline complex will be there found in the some like major structural domain. ठीक है, 6 major structural domain given by the Srivastava and Hall paper 1990 paper and Krishnamurthy 1988 paper. ठीक है, so according to the Krishnamurthy 1988 paper there will be the 6 major structural domain. ठीक है, जैसे Rift Valley हो गया, ठीक है, Damodar Valley हो गया, there are lot of structural domain. According to that carbonatite will, so this is the right. ठीक है, so this is the Krishnamurthy paper 1988. ठीक है, please go through this. If you really interested, you can search the Krishnamurthy paper for the detailed carbonatite, detailed analysis of carbonatite. ये देखो सेवातुर हो गया, सेलेन हो गया, these are the some of the rare earth mineralization found और carbonatite bearing rare earth mineralization will be there. ठीक है, so this is the carbonatite, about carbonatite alkaline complex. तो ये पेपर अगर चाहोगे, so this is the carbonatite of India, Krishnamurthy 1988, you can understand properly what are the different type of mineral assemblage. ठीक है, geochemistry, its distribution, its tectonic. ठीक है, you can understand properly and you have to make notes of this carbonatite of India Krishnamurthy paper से. So this is all about the carbonatite. ठीक है, next to go to the next question number 42. So this is the match the following. So this is the list 1, that is intrusive igneous body. List 2, what are the different shape और definition. ठीक है, definition. So आपको क्या पता है? seal, cone sheet मतलब cone in shape, right? Simple, due to the volcanic eruption, है ना, आपको पता है ऑलरेडी. एंड batholite will be the large size pluton, आपको पता है. It is non tabular or tabular, just say it is non tabular, right? So batholite will be the non tabular pluton with exposed area. So batholite, granitic batholite normally बोलते हैं, non tabular pluton, large in size, normally exposed in the greater than 100 km size. ठीक है, ये आपको पता है. देन और क्या पता है? सील पता है, राइट? इट इज पैरेलल इन शेप, इट इज नॉर्मली कॉन्कॉर्डेंट टैबुलर बॉडी नॉर्मली. ठीक है, सो ए विल बी द 2, क्या हुआ? ए विल बी द 2, सी विल बी 1, बी कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है? कॉन्कॉर्डेंट प्लूटन इंट्रूसिव इनटू स्ट्रक्चरल बेसिस. नो, द लोपोलिथ विल बी द स्ट्रक्चरल बेसिन, राइट? सो दिस इज द लोपोलिथ. नो, फ्लैट ऑफवर्ड एंड concave upward shape, concave upward shape. This is the structural basin, concordant pluton, है ना? So D will be the 3, A will be 2, so A will be 2, this part C and D, A will be 2, B will be cone sheet will be the inward dipping, yes, due to the concentric cone. ठीक है, due to the volcanic eruption it is forming. So D will be the B will be 4. So B will be 4. यहाँ पे देखो, ये तो फर्स्ट एलिमिनेट हो गया क्योंकि A 3 है, बिकॉज आवर आंसर इज A will be the 2 डेफिनेटली, बिकॉज seal is concordant tabular body, है ना? सो ये दोनों से कहीं होगा. So B will be the 4, right? So B will be the 4. So this is the right answer. So C will be right answer for question number 43. Let's go to the. So this is the nice real image from the Google. right? You can see the seal part, dike intrusion will be there. I can see this part of the tabular sheet, tabular sheet like in both seal and dike. ठीक है, seals are parallel existing feature but dike caught across them. ठीक है, so dike discordant है and seal is concordant. ठीक है, you can find also some of the laccolith. So this is the laccolith. Base will be flat and convex upward. ठीक है, and some of the igneous texture, it is normally either the structure will be the plutonic environment पे जो फॉर्म होगा and volcanic environment पे जो फॉर्म होगा. जो plutonic environment पे फॉर्म होगा उसको intrusive structure बोलते हैं. Okay, so the intrusive structure, and those who are forming in the volcanic environment, it is called the extrusive structure. You know, extrusive structure, those are magma cools quickly at surface. It is formed at the surface, and also the texture is formed at surface. Fine grained rock will form, and this the coarse grain. See this image from the USGS. This is also from the Google. So you can see there will be some volcanic eruption at the surface. So it is a surfacial environment. Magma cools quickly at surface. So simple. This is also magma cools slowly at very depth, very deep. Okay. So यहाँ पे coarse grain texture form होगा और coarse grain type of rock will find. Okay, clear? So intrusive structure कौन सा है? Intrusive structure batholith है, stalk है, lopholith है, laccolith है, volcanic neck है, seal है and dike है. So these are the intrusive structure formed at deeper part. है ना? And extrusive structure कौन सा है? Lava flow है, volcano है, different type of volcano, crater है, caldera है, fissure है. When I will discuss about volcanism in the physical geology, then I will more discuss about this part, caldera, crater. ठीक है? So as you can see this from this image, you can see there would be the lava flow. So this is the volcanic. You'll find in the surfacial environment. So in this part you will find the stalk, there will be the dike intrusion, laccolith will be there, and some of the batholith will be there. Okay? So these are the intrusive structure, and this part is the extrusive structure. ये क्रॉस सेक्शन को, ठीक है, क्रॉस सेक्शन को तुम GSI मेंस में ड्रॉ कर सकते हो, एंड ये सिंपल एक ही इमेज पे आप प्लूटोनिक structure and volcanic structure दिखा सकते हो. Okay, hope so you understand properly this question. And some of this part is the laccolith get eroded. Laccolith get eroded, this part. And ash flow also you can find in the extrusive environment. Clear? Caldera, this part you will find in the extrusive environment. So same is the intrusive, normally concordant, जो parallel normally होता है, doesn't cross caught the country rock. So this is the concordant, and this is the discordant. And concordant discordant जो है, इसको हम किस बेसिस पे क्लासिफाई करते हैं? So this is the classified how the boundary between two rock bodies. How the boundary between two rock bodies. ठीक है? और डिस्कॉर्डेंट जो क्रॉस कट करता है कंट्री रॉक के साथ, और कॉन्कॉर्डेंट जो क्रॉस कट नहीं करता है, लाइक डाइक, बाथोलिथ, स्टॉक विल बी द डिस्कॉर्डेंट एंड लैकोलिथ सील विल बी द कॉन्कॉर्डेंट फीचर. कभी आपको मैच द फॉलोइंग भी पूछ सकता है कि व्हेदर द लैकोलिथ विल बी कॉन्कॉर्डेंट, राइट? ऐसे दे देगा कॉन्कॉर्डेंट, मैच द फॉलोइंग, सील, डाइक, राइट, बाथोलिथ, मैच द फॉलोइंग ऐसे दे देगा. नहीं तो कई बार पूछ सकता है कि व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ कंपोजिशन. जैसे मान लो यहाँ पे दे देगा आपको स्ट्रक्चर, लिस्ट 1 पे स्ट्रक्चर दे देगा, ठीक है, सील, लैकोलिथ, लोपोलिथ, ठीक है। यहाँ पे दे देगा आपको कंपोजिशन लाइक डोलेराइट, ग्रानाइट, ठीक है। सो दिस टाइप यू कैन मैच द फॉलोइंग, ओके। प्लीज गो थ्रू द स्ट्रक्चर पार्ट, or if you really need some the structure, like you need some help in the structure, gradually I will upload some of the videos regarding structure or texture or petrogenesis. Please stay connected, and if you really need anything from my side, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, let's go to the next question. 44 question. Question number 44. Let's read it first. Which of the following crystal growth mechanism can be explained by the Fick's law? ठीक है, क्रिस्टल ग्रोथ मैकेनिज्म नॉर्मली आपको टेक्सचर पे मिलेगा, टेक्सचर ऑफ इग्नियस रॉक, हाउ द ग्रेजुअली क्रिस्टल ग्रोथ हैपनिंग फ्रॉम द न्यूक्लिएशन, है ना, फ्रॉम द न्यूक्लिएशन and the explained by the Fick's law. ठीक है, if you go to the syllabus of GSI mains, you see some the crystal diffusion, ठीक है, Fick's law of diffusion बोलते हैं इसको, ओके, Fick's law of diffusion. So diffusion जो है, so diffusion there are lot of parameter affects the diffusion. नॉर्मली डिफ्यूजन क्या होता है, सिंपल से बात करो, when there will be the spreading, no, आप ये सब 11th 12th पे भी जानते हैं ये सब, when there will be the spread of the molecule, okay, how the molecule will be gradually spread is called the diffusion process, है ना। जिसे मान लो ये कंटेनर है, ओके, सपोज ये मॉलिक्यूल A है, ठीक है, एंड दिस पार्ट इज मॉलिक्यूल B, एंड दिस पार्ट इज द हायर कंसंट्रेशन, ठीक है, एंड दिस पार्ट इज द लोअर कंसंट्रेशन. हाउ द मॉलिक्यूल विल स्प्रेड एंड गो आउट फ्रॉम द हायर कंसंट्रेशन टू लोअर कंसंट्रेशन इज कॉल्ड द diffusion. So diffusion play a huge role in the crystal growth, ठीक है. हम डिस्कस करेंगे when I will talk about Fick's law in the metamorphic petrology, or like whenever I will talk about the diffusion or texture of the igneous rock, then I will detail discuss करेंगे Fick's law. There are two law, Fick's first law, है ना, Fick's first law, Fick's second law. Okay, what are the different type of law? These two law explain about the diffusion, ठीक है, फर्स्ट लॉ ऑफ डिफ्यूजन, सेकेंड लॉ ऑफ डिफ्यूजन. सिर्फ अभी के लिए सिर्फ समझो कि हाउ द मॉलिक्यूल विल गो फ्रॉम द हायर कंसंट्रेशन टू लोअर कंसंट्रेशन, ठीक है, एंड हाउ इट अफेक्ट्स, है ना, हाउ इट अफेक्ट्स इन द कंसंट्रेशन एंड डिफ्यूजिविटी. डिफ्यूजिविटी इज कॉल्ड द Fick's law of diffusion, ठीक है. हाउ द मॉलिक्यूल फ्रॉम द हायर कंसंट्रेशन move from the lower concentration, ठीक है, it is called the normally diffusion, ठीक है. और इसको कैसे हम मैनेज करेंगे डिफ्यूजन को, how we manage the spreading of the molecule, that is most important part. So this is called the Fick's law of diffusion, है ना. So simple, it is not the associated with the phase boundary reaction control growth, ठीक है. Surface nucleation control growth, no. Screw dislocation, no. Yes. So diffusion control growth, and the Fick's law is associated with the diffusion. So how the molecule get diffused, ठीक है, get diffused from the higher concentration to lower concentration, that is more important part, ठीक है. और अभी के लिए और थोड़ा जान लो, ठीक है, Fick's law. Let's discuss. Hope the video is too long because I want to like एनालिसिस इन अ डिटेल मैनर, ठीक है. सपोज ये एक कंटेनर है, ठीक है, सपोज ये एक कंटेनर है, ठीक है, और यहाँ पे कुछ मॉलिक्यूल है. सपोज दिस इज द बाउंड्री एंड इट इज ऑल्सो नो, इट इज affect ना flux rate. It is also affect the flux rate. I will not कवर ईच एंड ईच टर्मिनोलॉजी इस वीडियो पे, ताकि नहीं तो बहुत ज़्यादा आपका वीडियो लेंथ हो जाएगा. सो फोकस ऑन इफ द मॉलिक्यूल विल बी दिए ए मॉलिक्यूल प्रेजेंट है दिस पार्ट पे, यहाँ पे बी मॉलिक्यूल प्रेजेंट है, बी मॉलिक्यूल प्रेजेंट है. ठीक है, यहाँ पे हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है, यहाँ पे लो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन है. ठीक है, सो द मॉलिक्यूल विल गोज फ्रॉम द हाई कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टू द लो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन. ठीक है, इफ द लेंथ विल ऑल्सो इज द एक्स, सपोज मान लो. ठीक है, सपोज मान लो एक्स. ये फ्लिक्स लॉ क्या बोलता है, द फ्लक्स रेट है ना, फ्लक्स जो रेट है इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ग्रेडियंट. कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ग्रेडियंट. ठीक है, हम इसको डिस्कस करेंगे हम जब डिटेल एनालिसिस करेंगे फ्लिक्स लॉ के बारे में, सो तभी के लिए डिस्कस करेंगे. ठीक है, बट सिंपल अभी के लिए जान लो कि सिंपल फ्लिक्स लॉ टेल्स अबाउट द डिफ्यूजन ऑफ द क्रिस्टल, and how the diffusion play a important role. Diffusion play a important role in the crystal growth. ठीक है, let's tell about the Fick's law. Let's tell about the Fick's law. Okay, Fick's law of diffusion are mathematical statement describe how the particle under random thermal motion tend to spread from a region of the higher concentration to the region of lower concentration. Okay, and to equalize the concentration of the both regions. Suppose मैं बोला ना, suppose this is the boundary, this is the A and B. How the movement of the particle from A to B for the, क्यों हम concentration मोशन हो रहा है, ताकि हम concentration को equalize कर सकते हैं ना, equal कर सकते हैं. So this is the law of the diffusion or Fick's law. ठीक है, the Fick's law simple tells कि rate of diffusion will directly proportional to the surface area and the concentration gradient. ठीक है, concentration gradient suppose ये बोला ना, suppose higher concentration suppose C1 है, concentration of the B है C2. gradient का मतलब क्या है, change in the concentration है ना, in change in length. So अभी बोला कि suppose this is the X and C1 and C2 be the concentration of the higher side and concentration of the lower side respectively. So concentration gradient will be the del C upon L. ठीक है, that means C1 minus C2 or lower concentration to higher concentration upon the length. ठीक है, so this is about Fick's first law. ठीक है, so this is associated with the diffusion flux. So J will be the directly proportional to d phi upon dx. अभी बोला d phi by dx will be the concentration gradient of the particle, that means del C upon L, C1 minus C2 upon L. Suppose यहाँ पे concentration 1 है, suppose concentration 2 है. How the particle will be diffusing from the high to low concentration. Particle कैसे diffuse हो रहा है from the high to low concentration. ठीक है, and J will be the diffusion flux. ठीक है, जब इसको हटा देंगे, so J will be the, this is the constant of proportionality. D is called diffusion coefficient और diffusivity इसको बोलते हैं. ठीक है, diffusivity. I will take some of the numerical also when I will talk about Fick's law. It is Fick's law actually. वहाँ पे दिया हुआ है Fick's law. That is not correct. Actually Fick's law. ठीक है, हम जब gradually discuss करेंगे those are the different type of law, first law and second law, then I will discuss in a detailed manner. Flux क्या होता है normally, flux. ठीक है, particular area पे, ठीक है, particular area पे how the area and time plays a role in the flux. ठीक है, फिर gradually हम derive करेंगे उसका unit. ठीक है, उसका dimension देखेंगे. So I will discuss in the other part of the video. ठीक है, so next go to the next question, question number 45. So this is the last question. Which one of the following are directly controlled by the cooling rate of the magma? ठीक है, how the different type of cooling affects in the magma. ठीक है, So rate of crystal growth, rate of nucleation, diffusion rate and degree of the undercooling of the magma. ठीक है, आपको ये पता है ऑलरेडी. दिस इज द फ्रॉम द जॉन डी विटर फ्रॉम द book. So this is really important. ठीक है, really important for the GSF prelims as well as the mains. ये दिया है ना मेंस पे nucleation growth and these are the melting point. ठीक है, this is the plot between the rate and the temperature. ठीक है, cooling rate, maybe cooling rate. ठीक है, what do you mean by rate? How the cool happens with time. ठीक है, how the temperature will gradually decrease with time. ठीक है, and what happens in the crystal growth and the nucleation. ठीक है, nucleation होगा. ठीक है, nucleation मतलब क्या है? nucleation मतलब क्या है? जब भी आपका suppose there will be the tiny crystal और fast crystal जब फॉर्म होगा, ठीक है, सपोज मान लो कंडेंसेशन हो रहा है. ठीक है, व्हेन द वाटर वेपर कूल्स इट कन्वर्ट्स इनटू द ड्रॉप ना. जब कंडेंसेशन हो रहा है, सपोज मान लो व्हेन द वाटर वेपर कूल ग्रेजुअली, ठीक है, इट कन्वर्ट्स इनटू द ड्रॉप्स. फ्रॉम दैट ड्रॉप्स, नो, फ्रॉम दैट पर्टिकुलर फर्स्ट ड्रॉप से जो क्रिस्टल ग्रोथ हो रहा है, that is called the nuclei, and this process is called the nucleation. And also the rate of nucleation affects in the not only the crystal growth, it affects in the cooling rate of the magma. ठीक है, अगर आपका फास्ट कूलिंग होगा सपोज, है ना, फास्ट कूलिंग होगा. लेट डिस्कस these four. I will discuss in a detailed manner so that you can know properly what will be the answer. So rate of crystal growth affects in the cooling rate of magma. Rate of nucleation also affect diffusion. ये देखो ना, nucleation and growth affects, ठीक है, and the diffusion rate also affect. आप सोचो अगर diffusion हो रहा है, अगर when there will the diffusion will be the slow down. Why slow down? Due to the fast cooling. ठीक है, so in the fast cooling the diffusion gradually slow down. So diffusion भी cooling rate पे help करता है. So that means the diffusion rate affects in the cooling rate of magma also, and degree of undercooling. ठीक है, degree of undercooling. So these four is affect in the undercooling of magma. So 1 will be true, 2 will be true, 3 will be true, and 4 will be true. So these 4 are true. ठीक है, so let's go. Okay, so these are the idealized rate that how crystal nucleation and growth as a function of the temperature below the melting point. यहाँ पे देखो ना, when a particular crystal, ठीक है, क्रिस्टल का कुछ मेल्टिंग पॉइंट होगा या जो भी होता है फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट. सपोज वाटर का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट, वाटर मेल्ट्स एट 0 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड या फ्रीजर 0 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. सो बिलो दैट, ठीक है, बिलो दैट अगर जब एक वाटर को 0 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड पे तो मेल्ट ही हो जाएगा, है ना, वाटर मेल्ट्स एट 0 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. सो अगर उसके बाद जाता है, ठीक है, दैट इज कॉल्ड द अंडरकूलिंग प्रोसेस. अंडरकूलिंग प्रोसेस है ना, बिलो मेल्टिंग पॉइंट. बिलो मेल्टिंग पॉइंट जब कंडेंस होगा, व्हेन देयर विल बी द जनरेशन ऑफ द फर्स्ट ड्रॉप, तो उसको बोलेंगे न्यूक्लिएशन. वहां से शुरू हो रहा है, ठीक है. ये हम डिस्कस करेंगे व्हेन आई विल डिटेल डिस्कस इन द टेक्सचर, तो ताकि आपको पता चलेगा हाउ द न्यूक्लिएशन हैपन, हाउ द ग्रोथ हैपेंस इन डिफरेंट कंडीशन. ये देखो, जब मेल्टिंग पॉइंट से एकदम फर्दर कूल करते हो, ठीक है, यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे these are the rate of undercooling जो बोलते हैं, इसको rate of undercooling बोलो या rate of cooling बोलो. So higher the cooling, higher the will be the undercooling. समझ रहे हो? So higher degree of the cooling will be leads to higher degree of undercooling. यहाँ पे क्या है? Gradually low rate है ना? तो देखो अगर इसको देखा जाए, this particular point when you come to the undercooling process, यहाँ पे तुम आ रहे हो undercooling process पे, यहाँ पे देखो the nucleation will be very slow, ठीक है, and the growth will be huge, right? Growth will be huge. So so the video will be too long actually. So question number 45 I'll be discuss in the separate video. Okay, so in a detailed manner how the nucleus and growth. So this particular diagram I have to explain कि जैसे जैसे तुम rate, so this is the rate, very high rate है ना, very rapid. So TC पे कुछ crystal ही नहीं बनेगा. So there will be the no nucleation at this particular point, and also there will be the no crystal growth. अगर crystal nucleate ही नहीं होगा, growth ही नहीं होगा, then there will be the glass, no? So this is the situation of the glassy rock. ठीक है, glassy rock, and this part is showing aphanitic texture. This part यहाँ पे texture पे relate होगा. So question number 45 only I will discuss in the separate video, ठीक है, for the proper understanding कि how the fast cooling affect. If there will be the fast cooling, there will be the rate of crystal growth will be higher, है ना? Sorry, उल्टा बोल दिया. अगर slow cooling होगा then crystal growth will be higher, ज्यादा होगा due to the slow cooling process, है ना? तो ये सारे कुछ हम डिस्कस करेंगे अगली वीडियो पे, ठीक है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 45 को मैं सेपरेट वीडियो एक बना दूंगा और वहां पे एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा, ठीक है, इन अ डिटेल मैनर, सो दैट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड प्रॉपर्ली. So I have to stop. So before stopping, I want to say, if you really like my analysis, if you really like the video, please drop a comment and support the channel and show your love and support to the channel. Hopefully you like it, and the question number 45 I'll be providing in a detailed manner, ठीक है. So hope so you like it. If you really like the content and analysis, please like the video, share the video and subscribe to my channel for the appreciation. Okay, so thank you so much.